Welcome to the Racing Blitz, Wednesday the 6th of July. We had 9 races at Scottsville. Race number 1 was Play the Byport Maiden Juvenile Plate. This was over 1,200 meters. And on course, we got a lot of confidence from assistant trainer Dijon Steyn for number 1, Africa Rising. Easy to spot in the Fanikek silks and the white blaze. You'll see this horse just come out now for a run with Samanga Kamalo. The blue and red silks of number 1, Africa Rising.
Life as good as right there. Africa Rising now starts to button up, just got a length to make up. Kimberley Club is feeling pressure towards the outside. At the 200-meter marker, here comes Africa Rising, takes on Rock of Africa. Rock of Africa by a half a length. Africa Rising now draws alongside Rock of Africa and Africa Rising. The money's on Africa Rising with his head in front. Samanga Kamalo gets the money horse up. Africa Rising. Rock of Africa, Life is Good, and then came Kimberley Club.
As I mentioned, there was confidence from the yard and the horse duly obliged. 1:14, 10 and 8. Race number 1, starter reported that Ice Emperor was difficult to load. Cossack Guard, Ice Emperor and Play the Laugh lost 1 length. Who Shot the Shift lost 3 lengths. Veterinary Surgeon, Kimberley Club, nothing obvious detected. And that was race number 1. Race number 2 was then the start of the Byport, all to come Maiden Juvenile Plate, 1,200 meters a trip. In race number 2, number 15, Trippy's Girl, looked the part, and a start for a fantastic day for the combination of Glenn Cotson and Stuart Randolph.
Tickyton tries to get a length closer. Coming to the 400, Lucky Bob still being sat on. Dust Beauty's on the outside. Andermatt's looking for a way through towards the inside. Look at Trippy's Girl, red sleeves and cap. Lajetanilla's running on towards the outside. Some scrimmaging towards the outside. Running on Maple Story, but Trippy's Girl hit the front with 200 to go, still running very green. Maple Story, Simona's trying to close in late on, but over the last 100, Trippy's Girl in front, 3 parts of a length, and that's where she's going to stay. Simona's second, then it's very, very tight between Andermatt and Maple Story in photos.
Well, certainly winning a good race. 15, Trippy's Girl. 15, 13, 8 and 1. That's the way they crossed the line. Race number 2. Here the starter reported that Earhart lost 2 lengths. Arctic Swift, Maple Story and Mystical Sword all losing 1 length. And the veterinary surgeon just had the 2 reports. Lucky Bob, abnormal respiratory noise and not striding out right 4. Oracle Princess, scalped right hind. That was the start of the Byport. Then on to the place accumulator. Download the SA Racing app. This was a maiden plate over 1,000 meters. Race number 3. Well, a horse that disappointed here was no doubt the horse in front called Secret Pleasures, and that was from the stable of Johan Jansa van Vieren. But have a look at this win from the dry horse called Enemy.
Anime with a telling turn of foot with 150 to go. Anime and Seanville not for the catching. In fact, they're stretching away by 5. Anime far up too good. Just Vogue second. Itch Carrier gets a mention third, and then came Bovar.
Well, that horse that I mentioned was disappointing, was called Sweet Pleasures, fading tamely to nothing. But Enemy, boom, bang, that was a fantastic win from the Dennis Dreyer stable. 10, 12, 1 and 11, race number 3. Here the starter reported the Dynamite Lady, Miss Midas and Dorothy May were all slow into stride. Dorothy May was stubborn and difficult to load. The veterinary surgeon reported that Russian Rose Epistaxis recommended 60-day suspension. Sweet Pleasures reported fatigued. Speedy Cut right hind, Miss Midas. Then on to the pick 6, which was race number 4. And we had 158,000 rand carried over to this afternoon's pool. And it was a decent one. Race number 4, It's a Rush.co.za, a maiden plate over 1600 meters. In the fourth race, Princess Ida for the Paul Lafferty stable, she had a draw to overcome, but she was given a nice confident ride by jockey Delpesh. Easy to spot in those main chance souls coming through the middle of the track. Number 1, Princess Ida.
A little bit flat-footed, got her 3 lengths to make up. Look to the right-hand side. Yellow Silks of Princess Ida starting to make big inward roads at the 200. Princess Ida looks the live wire. Pippin's going to try and go through the blinkers on the inside. Princess Ida hit the front. Pippin's not going away. Princess Ida by a neck. Pippin's on the inside. Princess Ida goes on for the victory. Pippin second, Willow Grange, and then came Sterling Heights.
Well, that was Princess Ida winning race number 4 and 1, 3, 7 and 15. That was the fourth race. Let's have a look at the starters report. Scarlet Summer was restless and reared badly in the stalls. This resulted in Classy Sick becoming restless in the stalls and kicking the back gates. Classy Sick and Scarlet Summer were removed from the stalls, examined by the veterinary surgeon, and then withdrawn. That was the starters report. The veterinary surgeon just had the one report, Dubliner, nothing obvious detected. That was race number 4. Then on to the fifth race, which was the start of the jackpot. Soccer 6, fillies and mares 70 handicap, the distance of 1600 meters. Race number 5, both Dijon Stain, assistant trainer to Sean Terry, Samanga Kumalo, gave us the confidence after winning the first race that Onedies will be hard to beat, and they were spot on with their remarks.
Let's see if Samanda Kamala can bring this one home. Onedies goes by a length. Fans on the inside. Off ramp now looks to ignite at the 200, 3 lengths to make up. Onedies the one to get to. Off ramp's now starting to close in. Onedies by 2 from off ramp with 100 to go. Onedies continues to go, and Onedies not for the catching to win it. Off ramp second, third position gets very close. Maybe Le Chadamois in a photo with Fan, and then came the Morrigan.
10, 4, 8 and 6. In race number 5, started reported the tide is turning and ravishing Lily and Lockheed Star were all slow into stride. The Morrigan lost 1 length. The veterinary surgeon, Roy's Academy and Mission Rapids, nothing obvious detected. We then went on to race number 6, and this was the White Horse Function Room, a fillies and mares 70 handicap, 1600 meters the distance. Now in race number 6, this was a bit of a blow to the jackpot in pick 6, but if you included this horse, well played. Queen's Beach, Doug Campbell, Sean Veal getting the better of the favorite, number 1, Nina Katrina.
Queen's Beach is going for a split at the rail. Nanajet towards the outside, Modernista. Nina Katrina digs in at the 200. Royal Tree tries to come back for more. Towards the inside, Queen's Beach and the Yellow Silks is emerging a danger. Nina Katrina probably by a half, but Queen's Beach is eating into that lead. Queen's Beach is a big runner. Nina Katrina, Royal Tree. Queen's Beach could cause the upset. Queen's Beach did it. Nina Katrina second, Royal Tree and Silver Inspiration, Roy's Twilight.
Race number 6. And that full result 4, 1, 5 and 9. Here the starter reported that Reconsider Baby threw his head down momentarily before the start was affected and lost 4 lengths. And the veterinary surgeon, well, he had 2 reports, nothing obvious detected for Daenerys. Gaelic Fire not striding out right 4. Then on to the 7th race. This was Racing It's a Rush, merited 80 handicap, 2400 meters the distance. This
gives them 8
double for the Glenn Cotson team. Banner Hill, Glenn Cotson, Stuart Randolph. There was confidence coming through from the yard, and this 3-year-old, he looks to be a serious stayer in the making.
Banner Hill looks to come alive between runners. Coming to the 300-meter marker, Juddering Angel now pulls on the pressure. Rap Attack's going towards the outside for his run. Juddering Angel has 2 lengths to spare. Rap Attack's now running on, and Banner Hill's on the inside. Juddering Angels flat to the boards. Rap Attack. Banner Hill stakes a serious claim between them. And Banner Hill's probably going to get up close home. Banner Hill mastered them. Second, Juddering Angel. Shimmering Brook ran on well for third. Rap Attack back and forth. Banner Hill rises to the...
Well, race number 7, here the starter, let's give you that full result. 6, 3, 5 and 2, 6, 3, 5 and 2. Here the starter reported that Bank the Cash lost 2 lengths, Hanji was slow into stride. Veterinary surgeon reported that, oh boy, nothing obvious detected. Hanji, nothing obvious detected. We don't have any Stipes reports for you for the last 2 races, but we'll certainly take you through the replay. And we'll begin with race number 8, which is a wide open race. I mean, anything could have come through here. Track and Ball Gaming, fillies and mares, 70 handicap. This was over 1,200 meters. Now have a look at this win. Russian Girl is her name. She's the daughter of Russian Sage. Keegan DeMello for Guard Puller. And she came through effortlessly to close off the jackpot.
Girl gone wild, bottled up. Then Caroline's Call. Pearl Emblem gets the shake-up at the 400-meter marker. Russian Girl now looks to move in. La Gitano towards their inside. Sweet Habanero. Deep down Rebel on the stand side. Chronological. Russian Girl at the 200-meter marker moves in. Pearl Emblem's on the inside. Chronological. La Gitano's trying to close in late on. Deep down Rebel the outside. Russian Girl going great guns though. And there's no stopping Russian Girl to win it. Lily Gray's running on well for second. Then it's anybody's guess. Lunacy or La Gitano for minor positions, and Deep Down Rebel.
Well, race number 8, that full result was 11, 6, 5 and 9. 11, 6, 5 and 9. Russian Girl, the winner, closing off that jackpot. The 9th race, this was the lucky last, closing off the pick 6 and place accumulator. The jackpot quick mix maiden played 1,400 meters the trip. It turned out to be an exciting finish, but Glenn Cotson, Stuart Randolph, have a look at this win. The 2-year-old called Fellow Traveller will come through in the blue cap and the blue sleeves, white sheepskin noseband. It turned out to be an exciting finish, but Cotson, Randolph team up for 3 on the day.
250 meters to go, Portman Square on the outside. Fellow Travellers trying to put it together. Rock Hard gets going. Fellow Travellers coming home. Rock Hard. Dancing Dixie and Portman Square's fighting back. Fellow Traveller probably puts his head in front from Rock Hard. Portman Square's coming right back in a thriller. Fellow Traveller won it. Rock Hard second. Portman Square. Dancing Dixie and Photos with Clash of Kings for the minor positions.
15, 2, 3, and a big boost for the quartet, number 13, Dancing Dixie. And that was a wrap of our meeting. Well, the day will certainly belong to the Cotson-Randolph combination, teaming up with 3 winners on the day. And that's a wrap of our race meeting. Sheldon Peters, a big thank you, calling all 9 races. We had Raymond Rogers, nice to have him back. He was not too well, but he's on his feet now, Raymond. And he was in the OB van today. A big thanks to him. And of course, the day will not be gone by without a mention. The hardest working cameraman on course, who is none other than Zane. From myself, Dees Dynan, until we meet again, it's a big meeting. It's an exciting meeting. It's the Ryder Cup, international, provincial. Let's get that right. It's the Ryder Cup Interprovincial Jockeys Challenge that will take place on Sunday at Scottsville. Until then, from myself, Dees Dynan, you take care. Salani Gashle.